Okay, so something that I wanted to talk about too is the difference between an agreement and a lease, and then what they're trying to do to you and their terminology war they're trying to pull here.
Agreement and a lease agreement.
So you went through and you tell us kind of what you did.
Okay, so we've pored over this. We have pored over this rental agreement, and the first two notices we got on the 31st of January was a threat. If you do not sign this, we have to let you know that the Supreme Court says that your refusal to sign an agreement, a lease. It's not an agreement. This is an agreement, but
Right.
a refusal to sign a lease, you may be subject to eviction.
So you may be subject to eviction
Several
if you
people signed
right.
it because they were so scared.
They were scared.
And they gave us 14 days from that day, which would have been Valentine's Day, except we didn't get it till the 10th. None of us got it till the 10th.
So it should be the
So
time you
people
receive
scrambled.
it. Yeah.
People scrambled and wanted to sign it. This doesn't come into effect till May 1. So why are we signing it on the 14th of February? That was the time limit they give us. Many people didn't sign it. So we just kind of went over an agreement. An agreement is with two or more persons, and they agree. They're meeting of the minds. They never asked us a thing about this.
Right,
They just threw it at us, said you could be subject for eviction. And that's it. Then everything's attached to it that we have to agree to. And the last paragraph of this says that by signing this, we understand it and we hold them harmless
Yeah. See.
from everything.
What are
and
the differences, do you think, in this agreement versus your agreement that when they came in and took over?
They didn't give us one.
No, previously,
us-
your previous agreement with Bob, is that who it was?
Bill Stoddard.
Yeah, Stoddard.
He had a one pager. Tim got one.
Yes.
It was a one pager that told the park rules and how much our rent was, which was $300 or $295.
And then
You started paying what,
$150.
$150.
and then it came into this 15-page
Yep, with rules.
rules.
And we had a big meeting out here. We responded to those rules in writing, and every single rule we addressed, and I'll give you a copy of it. And they just ignored us. And we actually had one of our people here serve each one of them, Nick and Leslie and Liberty, who was the first manager. And we handed it to him. Then we contacted them within 10 days. And we said, we would like to talk to you about this.
Yeah.
And we had a meeting with Leslie on Zoom, and she refused to even turn her camera on. She never turned her camera on and just talked down to us. And she goes, well, you're going to probably have water increasing too. And we're like, okay, well, can we get a reduction in rent? Well, no.
Yeah.
I mean, she was very condescending. And yeah.
Felt like she had a power that was
Yeah.
unwarranted.
Oh, absolutely. So our call to action is we need an attorney to look at this. This is a legal binding document, and we're so scared to sign it. People are just frightened and ignoring it. Many people didn't even get it because they don't have access to emails, and we didn't get it. They didn't. And it's on the web page that we go pay our rent. You have a document to sign, and they want us to e-sign it. And so
But what about the elderly that don't have internet
they know
or
nothing
smartphones?
about it, and they don't even know what it says. I mean,
Right.
this pages,
So much mumbo
15
jumbo.
pages of rules, and a lot of it is double talk.
It's redundant.
It is. I'm a paralegal with a bachelor's degree in it, and I don't understand some of it. You know, it's the double talk, and it's worthless.
It's designed to
a
confuse,
word
so that way
salad.
they can get it. Yep, it's
Yeah.
designed to confuse.
Yeah, absolutely. And so we would call on an attorney, one or two. Give us your opinion. Can we negotiate with these people? Because that's kind of what an agreement is. That you've kind of stacked it. You know,
Right.
you've looked it over.
Let's have an agreement.
And an agreement
kind of a thing.
too says it's not legally binding, but it can become a contract if it meets the requirements of a contract. This isn't a contract.
It's not.
So from the very start, Laura and I especially have kind of done the writing part, but from the very start, we have been respectful,
Yes.
and we have asked for open communication, and we have treated these people with the respect that we felt was due for the landowner. And
From the beginning.
you know,
Yeah.
Well, you
we've
don't
done
have to
nothing
act like you're
deserve this.
exactly, and so we go into that. You know, the respect to a landowner. Well, you don't have to put yourself into a serf position.
Right.
That's
Absolutely.
what they need to understand. They are not your lords,
Mm-mm.
right?
Yep.
Exactly.
So that's the call to action. We really need Idaho or Washington, hopefully somebody in Idaho currently right now, a lawyer or an attorney that is versed in stuff like this. Let us know. You can get a hold of us, or we have our regular ways. Send us messages. We're in contact with them. We're going to be going to other parks and inspecting them as well and talking to people. So this is going to be a thing. This is going to be a straight up shame campaign. So let's see if we can't get something changed. Till next time, peace.